board meeting Wednesday. Beyond the boardroom. Beyond the boardroom.
Greg Jent, great having you.
Thanks for having me, Russ.
It's always a pleasure to see you, my friend.
Absolutely.
Maybe the most famous man at market.
Oh my God. Don't say that.
Okay. Well, this
That's great. I understand. I do know a lot of people. I try to stay connected, but I just love building community, So that's kind of my thing.
Well, that was the first thing I wanted to ask you about. You have built a really big community with MIDAS. And tell me a little bit about that, why you did it, and how that's going.
It was interesting. So I started a Facebook group originally for 20 or 30 of us to keep in touch during COVID because we were really worried about what could happen, right?
Yeah.
And a group text wasn't going to do the job. You can't group text 30 people. So we started this little Facebook group, and we ended up having 650 mattress and furniture store owners join our Facebook group.
That's awesome.
So from that community, 2,500 other people in the industry, vendors, from the finance side to the manufacturing side, all across marketing, all joined the group. And so we've kind of built it from there. And we were like, you know what? Facebook groups can stop existing someday. So we wanted to move this into the real world more. And we were already having meetups. We were already doing things. So we created the Mattress Industry Dealers Association, which is MIDAS for short, the acronym. And so we launched that a year ago, just over less than a year and a month ago, 13 months ago. And so we've been building that as a community for mattress store owners. A lot of furniture stores, they have a sleep shop furniture stores too.
Sure.
And it lets them stay in contact with each other, share best practices. We find out what works, what doesn't.
That's awesome.
And we also keep people going when there's a downturn or anything like that, because I really think about when I was part of a buying group during the last recession, or with 2008 recession hit, it wasn't the 2% rebate we got from one of the manufacturers that kept me going.
Right.
It was a community that I'd built with those people. And so that's what we're doing now. And with Facebook and other tools like that, we're able to grow it and keep people connected and communicate when new things are out, new things are happening.
Yeah, that's awesome. And how long have you owned mattress stores?
We started in May of 2001.
Awesome.
And with our first store, and we launched a second store in 2010. So we just have 2 stores now. And we it's the right size. I'm always a little aggressive. I want to open more, but I also know what kind of bandwidth I have, right?
Right.
And
'cause you're not just a store owner.
Yeah, I do. I wear many hats, a lot of hats.
Yeah.
So, but I'm a retailer at heart.
Yes.
That's where it all comes from, And a lot of people ask, well, how did you kind of build this network of manufacturers and everything? How do they and get to know so many people? And it was really solid thing that I heard in a story, and I'm not trying to compare myself in a religious sense to this, but there was a story about why Jesus came as a human, as a man.
Yeah.
And the story was that this farmer was looking out his window during a blizzard, and these birds were flying around, they're falling, and they were dying. And he was like, I got to go get them into the barn. He's tried motioning them, he tried to put food out, and they wouldn't go. And he just came back in, he told his wife, if I was a bird, they would listen to me. And so that is a story, a religious parable, but it also translates to our own lives, because if we're more like the people who we're trying to lead, they're going to listen more.
Exactly.
So I'm a store owner.
Yes.
I'm a retailer. So when I talk to these retailers, it's different than a normal manufacturing rep or someone like that coming in there and telling them what they need to do.
Right.
I know what I would want to hear from someone else, and I know how to communicate with them. And so that helps me lead the group to a different level, because I'm one of them.
Right.
And that's what makes us different.
Passion.
And that's what makes us different.
Right.
I'm one of them,
Yeah,
So,
that's awesome.
Does that make sense?
That definitely makes sense.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
So, being a store owner, this is Retail SaaS Podcast. What's your favorite software you're using right now?
So what we've done, especially, but you can do it in a retail store and in MIDAS, is a program called Go High Level.
Okay. Tell me about that.
A GHL. Go High Level, it's a CRM of sorts.
Okay.
But it has a lot of other attributes that you can dive into. You can create subscriptions. That's what we do for MIDAS. So we run that through there.
Got it.
We can create community kind of rooms and things. But we can set up automations.
Okay.
So one of the things we set up recently is that every time, about 6 weeks before a major sale, we send out a checklist that says, are you ready for Memorial Day? Here are 5 things you need to do. Contact your manufacturer to find out what their sales are going to be. Print price tags. Train your guys. So every time we have this automatically set up for the whole year, all
awesome.
up front, so we can communicate with everyone. We do sales trainings once a month. We have some industry trainer, whether it's Bob Munkle was December, Chris Heaney came in and did a great one in January, and I'm able to get that out there to them, push it out. We also have texting capabilities with Go High Level. So I'm able to tell them, and a lot of people, we text them 15 minutes before the show starts or before the training starts, and we're like, hey, 15 minutes out. And they're like, and I tell people tell me all the time, if I didn't get that text, I would have missed it.
Right.
Because they're not sitting around with, their mattress store owners
Right.
don't keep a schedule like the reps do and like other people do. They go to their store.
Yeah.
The schedule is what's their customer schedule when the customer's coming in.
Sure.
So they work off everybody else's schedule. So this allows us to remind them things that they may need to hear. And then we'd also set up vendor notifications. We can send these out to, one, we can send the vendors information because there's little tabs we can select. And we can say, okay, this person's a puffy dealer. So we have a puffy specific communication. I just click that tag and it goes out to all the puffy dealers.
That's awesome.
It's really cool. So
Saves
Go
you a
High
lot of
Level
time.
is, and in the store aspect of it, the same thing. You think I work for Go High Level as much as I talk about
Right.
good about it. But in the store level, what we can do if we get a customer's information, we can set it up where it sends them a text that says, hey, thank you for coming in. Here's some information about the mattress you bought. And here's a $50 off coupon. So when you come back, just make sure you present this at the desk. So your return business increases drastically because
Yeah.
now they're thinking about you. And then we can have it set up that does that in one day. And then 7 days later, it says, hey, it's Greg. I'm just checking on you, see if you're still in the market. Would really like to see you again. What can we do for you?
That's awesome. Just
And-
really enhancing the
And
customer
sometimes
experience.
you have to do 2 or 3 touches like that, and you're
Yeah.
not going to do it. It's very difficult for a store owner to stay on it. But if it's an automated text sequence, it happens automatically. You click one button, and then it goes out, and then they come back.
Yeah, that's awesome. Makes things a lot easier, increases the customer experience.
It does.
It's a win-win.
And they appreciate it. I'll be like, oh, I feel like I'm spamming. No, they appreciate that. They'll come in and go, I totally forgot that I was, we get home, you forget things. And they're
Absolutely.
like, they wake up and they're like, gosh, I'm so sore. Ding. Oh my gosh. No wonder I'm sore. I forgot my mattress. I've been talking about a mattress for 3 months.
Yeah.
And sometimes those text message sequences go out 3 months, and they can always hit stop or they can end it if they want to. But so they don't feel like they're getting pestered. We don't do it every week.
Right.
We'll
You have them on a
7,
cadence.
and then
Yeah.
on a cadence, right?
Yeah, that's awesome. So for somebody who's a mattress retailer who's looking
Mm-hmm.
to join Midas or even a furniture store, how would they do that?
So we have a website. It's midasamerica.org. They
Okay.
can go to. They can reach out to me personally. My cell phone number is 270-202-0966, and I answer my phone.
I can attest to that.
So I answer my phone when people call me, and I talk to upwards of 20 different mattress owners a day, and I love what I do. I'm passionate about it, and they're my friends, right?
Yeah,
So we talk all
absolutely.
the time, and whether they're a member, a prospective member, or some of these guys, we're not the right fit for them. And we tell people that up front too. You're not going to get that from other associations and buying group. They're like, sign up, give us your money.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's not
your
about the money.
your
for you.
ROI is not going to be there, but you can always call me if you need me. But why don't we wait? And when I get some, when I can help you, I'll help you.
Yeah.
And it works out. So
Yeah, that's awesome.
it works out for everybody like that.
That's why you are the famous Greg Jent, my friend. Greg, it's
Thank
always
you.
a pleasure.
Oh man,
Thank
thank
you.
you for having me. I really
Absolutely,
appreciate
yes,
it.
absolutely. Thank you.
Board meeting Wednesday.